Amen. So with that, we're going to take a deep dive for the next couple weeks here. And it's going to be a subject that I think is of universal relevance. I mean, I don't care what walk of life, where you are in life, you are dealing with this issue, and that issue is transitions. So today we're going to talk about dealing with transitions as a kingdom man. What does that mean? What does that look like? And it's of particular relevance to us in this space right here and now. We were sort of kicking around, what was the next step? We, as in the planning team, were sort of kicking around what was the next step, moving off the subject of spiritual warfare, living the gospel, all those things, and looking at kind of the world in which we live. I just made a very recent major transition, right, from PA to SC. Our brother Emmanuel is about to make us another significant transition similarly in the next little bit. Whether you're talking about, COVID, you know what I'm saying? The pre-COVID world was nothing like what we're dealing with right now. And it's going to be nothing like whatever's going to be the new normal. So wherever you are, and even whatever side you stand in terms of the upcoming presidential election, one thing is certain is that life brings transitions, and we have to figure out how to successfully navigate through them and even lead through them, because as kingdom men, we are called to serve leadership. So with that, I want to look at basically three things, right, that encompass any and all transitions, almost regardless of whether it's a positive transition, like you have a new, you're getting married, right? The love of your life comes into your life, or maybe there's a major significant loss, right? Loss of a job, whatever that might look like. And so every transition has a pre, a during, and a post. A pre, a during, and a post. And so I would say for your pre, that's life before. That's life before the changes about to happen. So you have to figure out, how do I prepare and be in the best position for when that change is coming? So that phase, that pre-phase, I would say, is all about saying goodbye, right? It's about saying goodbye to those things that were in the past, how life has been, and that's what we're going to focus on today. After that, you're talking about the during, right? So you're in the middle of transition. The transition is taking place. So your footing is unsure. You don't have your sea legs. Everything is moving around. The ground is moving underneath you, and you're dealing with navigating that change. That is the phase for shifting gears. So when you're in that window, when the transition is actually taking place, you have to learn how to shift gears. So before, you're talking about saying goodbye, then you're talking about shifting gears. And then finally, for the post, is when you're coming out the other side and you want to make sure that you are seizing the good. So we're moving from saying goodbye to shifting gears to finally seizing the good. And that is coming out the other side of the transition better than how you went in. And that's the name of the game for us as kingdom men.